Good, good morning, everyone. Good morning, and and happy Friday. Happy Friday, which is really blessed Friday. And welcome to this YouTube channel. As I always say, in the name of God, in the name of the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary. God bless everyone, and welcome to this channel. This channel is dedicated to God and to the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary. And as I always say, these are the rules: no drama, no turmoil, and no gossip. If you come here with the above intentions, you cannot be here. And very important, once you participate on the chat, no bad words. You cannot text bad words. If not, you will be blocked. Also, if I invite you on the panel, and everyone is welcome to be on the panel, I have no problem with that. But your behavior must be on the highest level. We do not permit bad behavior here. And again, I repeat, no drama, no turmoil, and no gossip. If you try to bring gossip on this channel, you will be blocked immediately. I will not tolerate I will not tolerate bad words of any kind, text words or oral words. If you are on the panel, you must speak correctly and with education, with honor and with respect. This channel will sail on the right path. This is a ship, but this ship sails straight. If anyone has a problem with that, I'm very sorry, but you cannot be on this ship. It's simple. Even if I have one person on the chat, or even if I have no one, but this channel will sail directly with honor and with respect. Again, I'm going to repeat it again. There will be no turmoil, there will be no gossip, and there will be no drama of any kind. We respect everyone. We respect everyone here, even our worst enemies. We even respect the devil here. If you have something against the devil, you know where to find him. You go and you find the devil and you tell him in his face. But here, no. This channel is honor and respect. We learn from each other. This is a family. And this is an honorable family of honor and respect for everyone. We don't tolerate here. Again, I want to stress that no gossip, no drama, and no turmoil. If you do not agree, it was nice knowing you, and we wish you the best. But here, once you enter, once you enter this channel, you have to walk straight. You must walk straight. And this channel, in the name of God and the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary, here on this channel, they are 11 commandments of God. And you must follow them, all of them. If not, you cannot be here. It's very simple. Okay. Like I always start the program, may God bless Miss Angel Gotti. May God bless her channel. And may God bless her entire family. Our respect always to Miss Angel Gotti. Many blessings for Miss Angel. And always a kiss on the forehead. And my dear nephew, MRE, God bless MRE. God bless his family. And like I always say, Miss Angel and MRE are very dear to my heart. Again, I repeat, Miss Angel, MRE, and Uncle Tindu. Uncle Tindu, very dear to my heart. Very dear to my heart. They are my relatives of blood on YouTube. If anyone comes here if anyone comes here with negatives against the three people that I have just mentioned, you cannot be here. You cannot be here. We don't permit that here. And here, I want to be clear. Here we respect everyone, even our worst enemies. If you come here and you tell me something about a so-called enemy, you can't be here. You go to that person and you tell them in their face. But here, we don't permit that here. Here we respect and honor everyone because this channel is God and the Virgin Mary. And only God has the right to judge others. It's very simple. Only God has the right to judge others. That is not our job. That is not our job. That is the job of God. So we wish everyone well, with respect and with total honor. And here we walk straight. We walk straight. The same thing I'm saying here, that's the way I raised my son. That's the way I raised my grandson and my granddaughter. They must walk straight because when I start a telecast, I am Edwin Jimenez and I am a father and a grandfather. That's the way I am. That's my personality. And that's the way I do this telecast. As a father and a grandfather, and I believe in God, the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary. I am a Catholic. And here on this channel, we do everything straight. And again, I'm going to repeat it again, and then we'll start the telecast. No drama, no turmoil, and no gossip. If not, I'm sorry, you have to leave. We don't permit that here. And we will respect Miss Angel Gotti and Mr. Emery and Uncle Tindu and everyone, all the chat family members, utmost respect for all of yous. And the ones that have the golden wrench, use it wisely. You are not wrenches here. You are not wrenches here on this channel. You are supreme. You are Supreme Court judges. Again, I repeat, those that have the wrenches. You are not wrenches here. You are Supreme Court judges. What is a Supreme Court judge? What is a judge? A judge, a real judge, is a judge. An example, if someone comes in the chat and they text something that is not proper, you read it first, you analyze it first, you think about it, you really analyze it first. And all you do, you press, and there the menu will appear. You read the menu carefully, and you, and only you, make the decision. Whatever decision you make, I will completely I will completely support you. If you make a mistake, I will not say it disrespecting you. If you make a mistake at a later time, I will let you know privately. And like I said from the beginning, I gave you the wrench, but I will never take it away. Because what you give, you never take away. I repeat, what one gives, what one gives, one does not take away. Because what God has gave us, God has gave us, God has gave us all good talents. Everyone, everyone on the chat, God has given you all great talents. God will never take away your talents. So if God Almighty, which is the supreme being of this whole universe, if God gives you a if God gave you a talent and he doesn't take it away, so who am I? Who am I that just gave you a wrench to take it away? I will never do that. If you dishonor the wrench, you do not dishonor me. You dishonor yourself. Again, I repeat, if you if you misuse the wrench, you are not dishonoring the channel because the channel will maintain the channel will maintain its this channel is a ship with one goal to to sail straight. So if you abuse the wrench, you are abusing yourself and you are disrespecting yourself because you are dishonoring a privilege that I gave you in the name of God. We must be clear because this channel walks straight all the time. No matter the obstacles, we go straight. It could rain, hurricane, earthquake, even a nuclear bomb. We we walk straight. We walk straight. Hold on, please. Hold on. Please forgive the interruption. Okay. We must sail straight. Here we sail straight, no matter the obstacle. So if anyone that comes in the chat and they say something negative or they text something negative, no, don't get triggered. There's no need to trigger over a text message. Just analyze it. Just analyze it with all the peace, relaxation. Analyze it, read it, and just press. Just press. You'll see a menu, and just read it carefully, and then you press the action that you decide to take. Whatever action, I will back you up 100%. If you make a mistake in the future, I'll let you know privately. Privately. It'll be between us only. No one will ever know. But I will never take your wrench away. The wrench I give, that is yours for life. What I give, I will never take back because I follow the rules of God. It's very simple. Very simple. Okay, let us now greet all the chat family members. Later on, I will invite maybe one or two or three or four, or maybe I will invite the whole chat to the panel. But I want to give opportunity to people that have never been on a panel. I want to give opportunity to people that have never been on a panel because I want them to share that experience. And don't be afraid to express yourself. Ah, to be clear, you cannot bring me gossip or drama or turmoil or talk bad about anyone. You can bring a topic and you can bring an intelligent topic to the panel, and I will welcome that. Here we talk about things that are serious, things that affect us in the world. We don't come here to waste time with stupid, senseless drama that is worthless. All this drama is worthless. Okay. So I want to give opportunity to people that have never been on a panel. Don't forget that you are all also content creators. Everyone, I want you to put this in your brains. Every person that participates on YouTube is a content creator. The only difference is that you have not activated. You have not activated what everyone, everyone. Once you join YouTube and you have a profile and you have your profile page, you are a future content creator, and it's up to you to activate it when you want to. All you have to do is do a little research, or you can ask me, and I'll be very happy. I'll be very happy to explain to you how you activate your page, and you can go live. You you that's in the chat, you that is listening outside, you can also everyone. YouTube gives the opportunity for everyone. All you have to do, uh, read the rules. Ask me, Edwin, how do I activate my profile to have a live channel? And I'll be very happy. I will be very happy to explain it to you. I have no problem with that. I'll tell you everything, the good, the bad, everything, everything. Okay, okay. Let's greet everyone. We have Mr. Wait, let me get the. Okay, we have Mr. Eric Oakes. Welcome, sir. Welcome. We have Miss Purple Kirby Lady. Miss Purple Kirby Lady. God bless you always, and my utmost respect always. And thank you. Thank you for sharing with me. Uh, Thank you for sharing with me on the panel that day, that night. It was excellent, and you are a very nice person, and you also have a beautiful voice. My utmost respect always. And we have Cantalupe Jones, my good friend. Cantalupe Jones, God bless you, Cantalupe. And thank you, and thank you, and thank you for coming again. And this is your house. And we have Minnie the Moocher. Minnie the Moocher. Minnie, you better be on the panel tonight. You better be on the panel tonight. If not, I will dox you. I am going to dox Minnie. And Minnie, listen to this. I have your first great report card. I have your first great report card, and I will reveal it to the YouTube world. So don't forget, Minnie, you better be on the panel because I will expose your first grade report card. You got you got a 65 in math, and I also have your teacher. your first grade math teacher, and she's gonna go out and tell it all. So if you don't want me to expose and dox your report card, you better be on the panel. A big kiss for Minnie the Moocher on the forehead. So Minnie, you better be on the panel because I have your report card. And and let me tell you, Minnie, why did you get a 65 in math? Think about that, Minnie. Think about it. And we got Don Miko, my dear friend Don Miko from Australia. Don Miko, did you communicate with Nicole Kidman? Don't forget, I'm waiting for Nicole Kidman must call me immediately. Nicole Kidman. So Don Miko, you owe me that. God bless you always, Don Miko. Okay. I'm strolling backwards. I want to greet everyone because everyone is important here on this channel. Montag, the great Montag. Montag, God bless you and thank you for honoring us with your presence. The great Montag. If I'm not mistaken, that name Montag, if I'm not mistaken, that is an American Indian name. If I am not mistaken. If I am mistaken, Montag, please correct me. It is my opinion that that name is an American Indian name. The real Americans. The American Indian is the real true American. All of us, all our families, and all our ancestors, we are all people from other countries. The real American, the authentic American is the Indian. Never forget that. So we respect the people that have Indian heritage. They are the true Americans. Because all the first people that came to the first people that came to our great nation, if I'm not mistaken, it was the Dutch. If I'm not mistaken, yeah. Well, well. Anyway, we'll touch that subject with MRE because MRE is the specialist in history. So if God permits, I will be speaking to my nephew, and we can have a special history telecast because it being that we are U.S. citizens, we should know our history, and we should also know the history of where our parents came from, because that makes us a complete human being. Don't forget, one thing is U.S. citizenship, and the other is our history and heritage from our parents and our grandparents and our great great grandparents. And that makes you a full human being. Like me, I was born and raised in the South Bronx. So I am a U.S. citizen, but I am a Puerto Rican American because my parents were born in Puerto Rico. And Puerto Rico, like I have explained many times, Puerto Rico, the island of Puerto Rico, is a U.S. territory. Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory since 1898. In 1917, the Congress, our great Congress, granted U.S. citizenship for everyone here in Puerto Rico. So we are a U.S. territory since 1898, and we were granted U.S. citizenship in 1917. And we are still a U.S. territory right now, and we are under the jurisdiction of the U.S. Uh, of the U.S. Congress in Washington and the President of the United States of America, because we are U.S. citizens. And that, okay, before 1898, the people of Puerto Rico were Spanish subjects of Spain, but we never had Spaniard citizenship. One day, I will do a whole program on Puerto Rico, and I will consult with my great nephew, the great MRE, the best content creator in YouTube. That is my opinion, and he has the potential to reach over 1 million subscribers if he puts his mind to it. Okay, Sons of Italy, born and raised in Brooklyn, a great gentleman. He's from my era. We both have the same age. We both enjoy excellent health, thanks to God. Thanks to God, we are both the same age. We are 67 years old. We are real New Yorkers, born and raised in New York. Sons Sons represents Brooklyn, and I represent the Bronx, the South Bronx. When I was born, the streets were of gold and the buildings were of chocolate, just like in Brooklyn. When Sons of Italy was born, the streets of Brooklyn were of gold and the buildings were of chocolate. So I give a big hug to Sons of Italy, and may God bless him and may God grant him constantly excellent health. And the only thing I tell Sons of Italy, take it easy with the young women, because I have information that you have been dating many young women, and you better take care of yourself and and drink a lot of vitamins. That way you can keep on dating beautiful young women. A big hug for Sons, and I love Sons a lot. Okay. Don Miko, okay, okay, okay. We got Tommy Salami. Tommy, welcome. The great Tommy Salami. Tommy, I give you a big hug. God bless you, and God bless all the Salami family and relatives. And this is your house, Tommy. This is your house. And Tommy, would you like to be on the panel tonight? So we got Minnie the Moocher and we got Tommy Salami on the panel, if God permits. Tommy, don't let me down, Tommy, or else, I'm gonna have to call uh, Don Guido and the Tomato Brothers from Arthur Avenue, my dear friends since 1955. So we got Tommy Salami and we got Minnie the Moocher on the panel tonight, if God permits. Okay, okay, okay. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, I don't want no one. Everyone is important here. And we got my cousin. No, he's not my cousin. Okay. Peter, well, we have Mr. Peter Panto. I've never seen that name before, but welcome, sir. Welcome, Peter, and God bless your family, and thank you for coming. Peter Panto, our respect, sir. Okay. Ah, we have the beautiful and the most intelligent, one of the most intelligent and professional young women on YouTube. That she has a beautiful grandson, Isaiah. Bella Rhodes. Bella, welcome. Miss Bella Rhodes. Very intelligent, very articulate, very professional, very professional young woman. My respect, Bella, and give my respect to your husband. And as always, God bless Isaiah. God bless Isaiah. May he grow to be a man of honor, respect, and to be very successful. And we have Mike F. Mike F was the first one to leave a message on the chat. And he says he's sleeping because he has to go to work. So God bless Mike F and his family. And Mike, have a great day at your job. Okay, okay, okay. Now we're gonna go. Now we're gonna do the topic. Now we're gonna do the topic. Okay, here we go. Wait, hold on. Let me go back to the beginning. Okay, we go back to the beginning. Okay, the topic of tonight is wait. Let me get the magnifying glass. Okay, the topic of tonight is daughter's wedding. Daughter's wedding, a father's dream. Daughter's wedding, a father's dream. I want everyone just to think about that. Just think about that. You have a daughter or you have a granddaughter. The, I speak on behalf of myself because I can't speak on behalf of anyone else because everyone has a different opinion. But on behalf of myself, that I have a granddaughter, and I am a very, very jealous, but real jealous grandfather. But real jealous. Wait, hold on, everyone. Let me greet Mikey, my dear friend Mikey. Mikey also will be on the panel tonight. Mikey, if you listen to me carefully, Mikey, if you are not on the panel, listen to me carefully. If you are not on the panel tonight, it can be one finger, it can be two fingers, or it can be a hand, or it can be your favorite arm, or it can be a leg. So you better be on the panel. I hope you understand my message. I don't want to repeat it again. Don't forget, it can be one finger, it can be two fingers, it can be a hand, it could be your favorite arm, the one that you embrace Mrs. Mikey with, or it can be a leg, Mikey. So you better be on that panel, Mikey, or else you know what happens, Mikey. Okay. Enough of the enough of the mob humor. A big hug, Mikey. A big hug, Mikey. Mikey, don't forget, you better be on the panel, or else I am calling Mrs. Mikey, and tomorrow no dinner. Okay? Let's forget about the legs and the arms and the fingers. No dinner, Mikey. That means that you will not have nothing to eat at dinner. Okay. Okay. Getting back to the topic. In my era, when I was a kid, and it's the same in Sons of Italy because we're both from the same era. Back then, the fathers of the daughters. Oh my God! You back then, we as boys, as young boys, back then you couldn't even look at a girl if the father was present because you could get killed. The fathers back in that era, check this out. Fathers, when we used to play, outside, only boys. The girls used to come out only with their mothers or their fathers, but they were not allowed to play with us because it was not permitted. They played only with the girls. Back then, the girls used to like to jump rope and play. I remember they used to have these boxes with these numbers, and they used to play that. They used to play. They used to play like only girl games, but girls played with girls and boys played with boys. The only time that the girls can play with us if the father or the mother, but the mother was there. You see, when the girls when the girls came out from their apartments, they were accompanied with their mother or their father. That's the way it was on my block and on all the blocks in the Bronx and all the other boroughs. Once the girls came out, they were accompanied by their mother or the father, or let's say one mother would bring down, with the authority of the parents, they would bring down a group. They would bring down a group of girls, but they were under supervision. So we would play like if they would play with us, we had a game called Hot Piece and Butter. They used to hide a belt, and then we used to try to find it. We also played Ringo Livio. We played Scalesies. We played catch with a Spalding ball, the famous Spalding balls. But usually the girls used to come with their dolls, and then the girls, they had their own little group and they played with the dolls. But the boys, we respected the little girls. If not, we would get killed. Simple as that. We would get killed immediately because since we were kids, our parents taught us we must respect women. See, since the moment, an example, since immediately that me and sons came out of the womb of our mothers, we were taught it's automatic. As soon as we came out of the womb, we were trained that we must respect women. We don't argue with women. We never hit women, and women are to be respected. That's the way that we were brought up in that era. That era was like that. In that era, an example: if a man in the neighborhood, if a man would disrespect a woman, and all the neighbors would see it, that man would get his ass kicked. Real simple. Or the man would have to, or the man would have to move out. That's the way it was. That's the way it was. Let me give a greeting. Let me give a greeting to Sunny Money. God bless you, Sunny Money. Sunny Money is my new godson on YouTube. So everyone, give a hug and blessing to Sunny Money. Sunny Money is my new godson on YouTube. And everyone help him subscribe to Sunny Money and watch out for Sunny Money and really help him. If you see him that he needs a favor or something, help him out because he's my godson, my new godson. So, Sonny, you better be good. We will be watching you. Okay, a big hug for Sonny Money and some humor. Mario, Mario, God bless you. And thank you for coming. Mario M. Mario M. Everyone, say hello to Mario M. Hold on, please. Hold on. I am sorry for the interruption. My grandson just arrived from his job. To be clear, my grandson just arrived from his job, and he just arrived. That was the interruption. So God bless my grandson. And take a bath and go to sleep quickly because you got to get up. You have to get up again to go to work. That's the way. That's the way I am here at the grandfather mansion. As soon as he arrives, take a good bath and go to sleep again because he has to wake up. It's 2 in the morning. He has to go to his other job. He starts his other job at 9 o'clock. So that means that he has to take a bath immediately, maybe eat a little sandwich and go to bed because he has to go to. My grandson has two jobs, to be clear, because that's the way a man has to be. Look, nowadays life is very expensive. With one job alone, a young man, uh, a young man nowadays, he must have two jobs if he wants to be a successful young man. So my grandson, thank God, he has two jobs, and I hope he gets married quickly. That way, my light bill can be lower. Just some humor. So God bless my grandson. Okay. So getting back in my era, back in my era, fathers, fathers were very strict. Okay, to end the topic, because I want to invite. We got Mikey, we got Minnie, and we got Tommy Salami, if God permits. A father's dream, a father's dream back then, and there are a lot of fathers still that are like that. Like let's say my dream of my granddaughter. My granddaughter is only my granddaughter is only 14 now, and with the blessing of God, she's gonna start dating when she's 80, because them are my rules. And she'll probably get married when she's 100. No, but all kidding aside, the dream of every father, the dream of every responsible father and grandfather is that their daughter or their granddaughter be married in a white dress and that she is a virgin. That's the way I was brought up, and that's the way Sons of Italy was brought up. Since we were young, our parents told us when we get married, we must get married to a virgin. That's the way we were brought up. That's the way we were brought up. And that's the way, let's say I talk about me. I got married in November of 1977. And I say this with pride and honor. To be clear, I respect all women. It doesn't matter if the woman is a virgin or not. That is something of a woman. But I respect, to be clear, because I don't want misinterpretations. We must, and I want to stress this, we must respect women whether or not they're virgins. That is something personal of the woman. So we respect that. We must respect that. But I'm just telling you my experience that when I was a little kid, my mother and my father, they, because they were back then, mothers and fathers, they used to hammer. They used to hammer rules and regulations of life in your ears and in your brain. When you grow up, you must marry a virgin. You must marry a virgin. That's the way. That's the way we were taught. To be clear, I got married in wait. I got married in December of 1977. I got thank God because God blessed me on that. I have the honor that my wife, when I got married to her, My wife was a certified virgin, and I got married just the way my parents wanted me to get married. All the parents back then, all the parents wanted their sons to marry a virgin. That's the way it was, and that's the way it was. That's all I can say. But I don't want people that are listening to me to misinterpret. We must respect women, whether or not they are virgins or not. That's none of our business. And we marry virgins or not virgins. That is up to each individual. To be clear, because every once you say something on YouTube, you have to be careful because you can say something and people will understand it in another way, and wow, a war will break out, World War III, and then the drama, the turmoil. Oh no, 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 not here. So that's how come I want to explain everything clearly. The dream, the dream of a father to for his daughter, his granddaughter, to be married in the white dress, and the father always wanted his daughter to be a virgin. If not, the father would kill the person, the man that dishonored his daughter. That's the way it was back then. If you fooled around with a girl, if you fooled around with a girl back then, and that girl got pregnant, that knock on the door, and it was her father. And he's not coming to watch the New York Yankees. He's coming to kick your ass. And then after he kicks your ass, if he doesn't kill you, he takes you to the judge and you get married. It's called the old shotgun wedding, but with a real shotgun. Okay? That's the way it was. If you fooled around with a girl, the girl, the mother and the father would force the girl, tell us who it is. Tell us who is the mystery man. And the girl, and to be clear, the girl was not being a rat. To be clear, the girl was just being a girl. And also she's gonna have a baby. So so that guy has to be responsible and that and has to support the kid and his wife. That's what it's all about. Responsibility. That's another topic that we're going to discuss later. But if you fooled around, the father would knock at your door, and then you would get like a butterflies. Thank God that never happened to me because I was a good kid, and I never. Well, anyway, I was. Believe me, I was a good kid, and I never did. I was a virgin also. I was a virgin. Yeah, I was a virgin also. Let me tell you, all kidding aside, there's guys, you hear guys sometimes. Guys say, wow, man, I had a lot of women. I had thousands and thousands of women. That's nonsense. A guy that says that, it's a lie. It's a lie. Uh, we call that lavancioso in Spanish, a man that shows off that he had a lot of women. That's nonsense. That's a lie. Not even George Clooney, not even Brad Pitt. We have to be honest. Like in my case, when I was a young kid, the most I did was kiss a girl. That's it. Just kiss. And I thank God for that. And that was a blessing. That was a blessing because I had friends that they pregnant a girl and they had a shotgun wedding instantly. And was that you're like 18 and 17, and you haven't even graduated from high school, and you already pregnant a girl. That means that many of the young the young teenagers back then, as soon as they pregnant a girl, they had to leave uh, they had to leave high school and start working because they had to support their new wife with the baby. You see, back then they make you responsible. So in my case, thank God, my case, I never got a girl pregnant until I got married with a license. And then, see, uh, but getting back to what I was saying, don't every time you hear a guy that says, "Wow, man, I had thousands of women melted in front of me," that is, I'm gonna say my first bad word. That is total bullshit. That is bullshit. You can be the handsomest guy in the world. You can be good looking. But like my mother used to say this: good looking only lasts 5 minutes. And after that, the girl is interested. What does that guy have to offer? What does he have inside his heart? What does he have inside his brain? Because you can be really handsome. I mean, really handsome. But when you open your mouth, you're just a big doofus, just a big looking doofus. And women and girls like handsome guys, but only for 5 minutes. After that, you have to have something. You have to have some worth inside. If not, the girls will kick you up your butt. That is reality. So, guys, single guys, write that down. Handsome, handsomeness only lasts 5 minutes. You have to have you have to have something more than just good looks, and that is reality. Okay, okay. So we're off that topic. Let us not forget fathers. Uh, my dream, like I know that Sons of Italy and all the fathers and all the grandfathers that are on the chat and the listeners, I know you all want your daughters and your granddaughters to be married in a white dress, and I hope they are all virgins, and we hope that they marry a decent guy, a hardworking, decent guy, like my grandson that has two jobs. You see, he has two jobs, so that means he has character, and I taught him honor and respect since he was a little boy. So we are clear on that. Okay, hold on, everyone. Okay, two more comments, and I'll and two more comments, and I want to know who's gonna be on the panel. Okay, there's been a lot of talk. There's been a lot of talk. I'm talking in general to be clear. There's talk about loyalty. Many content creators say, you in the chat, you have to be loyal to me. No, no, no. I'm going to explain what is true loyalty. An example. This is just an example. Let's say Mikey is a content creator, and he is a content creator, and I participate with Mikey. I am respectful with Mikey. I will follow Mikey until Mikey, you see, people follow people that are like them. Let me explain. Subscribers follow people that are similar to their likes. See, like an example. If I follow someone, that someone has to have the same moral values that I have and the same likes and has to have a similar personality as me. Okay, as long as that person stays within my world. An example, because everyone has their world and their virtues and their faults. As long as that person stays and you don't see that. Okay, let me give you another example better. When I was a kid in the Bronx, I hanged out with a little group of young teenagers. Okay, we used to go out to the movies. We used to go out dancing with the nice girls, and we used to have a good time. We used to be our good time was dressing up good, uh, always have the nice clothes, neat, clean. Many of us had part-time jobs. We like the Marvel comic books. We like the New York Yankees. We like baseball. You see, we like things that were decent, honest, just a regular kid. No drugs, no crime. Okay. As soon as I saw we were a group of five. We were a group of five. An example. As soon as I saw that one of them got into drugs, he's out. He's out of the group. It's not that we're being disloyal with him. It's because he's into he's into something bad. All we do is we take him out of the group, but we try to help him though. But he can no longer be in the group because he's in a bad path. And if we stay with him, we can also fall in that path. Do you understand? You can follow a person and you can be friends with the person. But if that person starts doing bad things, you can't keep on following that person. And this is where this comes in. And this my mother and my father taught me this. Listen to me carefully to to what I am about to say and save it in your wallets. Our first responsibility as human beings, we must be loyal to God first. And that's a come. 2 nights ago, I had the telecast. We must believe in God, because if a person that does not believe in God, you have nothing. I'm sorry. I respect your constitutional rights, that you have the right to believe or not to believe in God. But in reality, forget about the constitutional rights. If you know a person that does not believe in God, they just float their existence. They float their existence. Put that, put that in your wallet. Put that in your wallet. A person that does not believe in God, you're floating. That's all you're doing. You're floating. And the day you die, the devil comes and takes your soul because you have no protection. That is reality. Welcome to the real world. Okay, if I am loyal to God, I am loyal to God, and I am following someone on YouTube, my loyalty is to God first. And listen to this one. Being that I am loyal to God, God tells me who to be loyal to, who deserves my loyalty. You see, once you believe in God, God will tell you in your heart who you who deserves your loyalty. So you can't give just anyone your loyalty on YouTube. You can't do that. Not 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 just YouTube, outside of YouTube. And welcome. This is people say. You always hear people say, YouTube is not real. No, YouTube is the real life. This is part of life. This is part of life where you have good people, you have not so good people, and you have demons. So how am I going to give my loyalty to a demon? How can I follow a demon on YouTube? I will not do it. I will not do it. And I will not participate in programs where they are harassing human beings. Think about that. How can a person watch a program? All they're doing is harassing others, and there's people going, yeah, 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 more harassment, more harassment. That is crazy. That goes against God. Doxing, exposing, doxing people on YouTube, insulting them. That is against God's rules. So how can you support a person like that? How can you be loyal to a content creator that does that? Think about that. Think about that. I am loyal. I am loyal to those that God gives me the permission to be loyal to, and that God says, you can be loyal to that one because that one is okay. You see, once you believe in God, God tells you, be loyal to this one. Don't watch that one. Don't be loyal to that one. That's not good. If you start watching a channel and you see that person is not doing good things, you gotta get out. Because if you follow that person, you are just like that person. Another example, if you are following a person on YouTube and they start off really good, and you see, like right now, everyone is on the chat here. They're listening to Edwin. The day you see that I'm not doing the right thing, you gotta leave. Because if not, you will become exactly like me, evil, an evil person. That's if I'm doing evil things. I hope everyone understands what I'm saying, because I hear a few people, not a few, hardly a lot of people. Because don't forget, I'm not, I'm not referring to anyone in particular. I am talking in general. That way, you save it in your wallet. You hear people on YouTube. You are not loyal to me. No, like right now, I am a so-called content creator. How can I tell Jason, my dear friend Jason, that's in the chat? I can't. I will never tell you, Jason. You must be loyal to me. You must, and God forbid that I see you in another chat. God forbid, or I will punish you. I will take away your wrench, and I will send you to the depths of 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 infernal hell. Literally, you hear content creators saying that. They don't say it the way I just said it. No, loyalty is to God first. It's like a soldier. Once you become a soldier in the armed forces, the US Marines, God bless them, the Navy, the Army, the Air Force, we our great veterans, I'm going to tell you, their loyalty is to the US Constitution and to our dear flag. If they have a sergeant that gives them the wrong, if you are a true patriot, if you are a true patriot and you are a soldier of the great armed forces of our nation, and here comes an officer and he gives you and he gives you orders that are really crazy, you can say under the U.S. Constitution, I, as a U.S. citizen, and my flag, which I love my country, and I am a true patriot. Even if they court martial you, at the end you're gonna come out okay because he gave you an order which is a bad order, wrong. He tells you, I want you to assassinate all these people. No, that goes against the rules of being a real officer and a real gentleman. I hope I hope people are understanding what I'm saying. It's the same thing. See, I have faith in God. I have faith in God. My faith tells me if I'm following someone on YouTube and I see that person from a good person that I was seeing on YouTube has completely converted into an evil demon, goodbye. Goodbye. I will not follow you anymore. I have that right. That is that. How can you be loyal to a demon? Answer me that. No, loyalty, plain and simple. Loyalty. We must be loyal to God first, and God will inspire us to be loyal to a person that deserves it. I'm going to give an example. This is just an example. I like Uncle Tindu. I think he's a good person. So I will be loyal to Uncle Tindu. And I know that Uncle Tindu he's certified. But let's just say, this is just an example. Let's just say tomorrow, Uncle Tindu becomes Dr. Frankenstein. Uncle Tindu, I'm sorry, goodbye, and I wish you the best. You see, as simple as that. It's very simple. If you follow a person on YouTube and you are a subscriber and you see that person is not it now, if you are evil, well, and then you can follow the demon because you are a demon also. So it's okay for you to follow a demon because you are a demon and you give loyalty to the demon, to the devil. No problem. But in my case, my loyalty is to God first. So God guides me to the channels that are decent and good. Okay, enough of that. One thing that I'm going to do, if God permits, being that I am a Catholic, because I worry about everyone. I worry about the good ones and the not so good ones, and I want to be clear, I also worry about the demons. You know why? Because when the punishment comes, it's going to be very sad, but it's going to be too late. These demons that are on YouTube, may God bless them and may God guide them. And I ask God to enlighten their brains. Because if their brains do not get enlightened, the wrath of God is coming, and I don't want to be around. Because the punishment is going to be severe. The punishment is going to be very severe. So, being that the punishment is going to be severe, this is what I am going to do because I care about them. Because a Christian, when you are a true Christian, you care about everyone, even the demons. A person that believes in God for real, they care about the demons also. So, being that I care about the demons, I am going to do this because The punishment of God is coming soon. So before the punishment arrives, I'm going to try to save them. So how can I save them? I pray for them. I wish them well. I try to give them an example. I'm leading by example. I try when I do the telecast, I try to be a good, decent human being. So I'm going to speak to my parish priest here in Puerto Rico, and I am going to send a special mass, a special holy mass for the demons on YouTube. I'm going to send a special mass for the demons in YouTube. Everybody knows their names. I will not mention their names. I have their names in my wallet. I'm going to send a special mass for all of them. A holy mass. I will assist that mass and in that whole mass, which is an hour, I will be praying constantly, Our Father and Hail Mary. After the mass, I will light a candle to the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary, the Mother of God, to see if by me sending a mass, God can make a miracle and complete and convert these YouTube demons. Because if you are a demon on YouTube, you are a demon outside of YouTube, and that is reality. The way you behave on YouTube is the way you behave outside. But in your neighborhood, you behave good because you know that if you do what you that you know that if you do what you do on YouTube in your neighborhood, you will have to move out. That is reality of life. But you are a demon here on YouTube and also outside of YouTube. That is reality. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to help you guys. And and ladies, with the utmost respect, I'm going to pray for you, but it's up to you because God gives you life, but you have to grab it. You have to grab the light. This is a call because I have a lot of faith in God. Before the punishment comes, I'm warning you in good faith. I'm going to send the mass. I'm going to pray for you, and I'm going to light the candle in the name of God and the Holy Mother. If you do not listen to my, if you do not listen to me, you're going to pay the price. And then in the long run, at the end, you're going to remember this night. You're going to remember this night that I had the courtesy of telling you what no one tells you on YouTube. All they do on YouTube, the majority of your followers, all they do is clap you. Oh man, you're the greatest. You're the best. No, you're doing bad. You're doing bad. Don't walk through there. You're gonna fall. That's what I'm doing. You see, that's being a responsible citizen. Okay, that's it. God bless everyone. Okay, who's gonna come on the panel now? Come on. Who's gonna come on the panel? Let me know on the chat. Come on. Uh, Mikey, Tommy Salami, Tommy Salami. Wait, we got Tommy Salami. I invited. We got Mikey and we got Minnie. Come on. Are you gonna come on the panel? Let me know. That way I can go to the magic vault and take out the magic link. I have talked enough. Look at that. I've been talking for 1 hour and 60 minutes at 5:15 an hour. Not good. Not good. That's only a joke, okay? I'm only joking. Okay, come on. Who's gonna be on the panel? Um, Tracy, welcome, Tracy, welcome. Come on, who's going to be on the panel? Minnie, are you going to be on the panel? Whoever wants to be, okay. The invitation is an open invitation, but I need to know first who's going to be on the panel. We can go, we can go a half an hour more. The person that decides to be on the panel, God has granted you 30 minutes, 30 beautiful minutes of your life with Edwin, Uncle Edwin. Come on, who's going to be on the panel? Write it down or text it on the chat. I want to know who wants to be on the panel. Everyone is welcome. Just write just write in the chat, Edwin, I want to be on the panel because I want to know who's going to be on the panel. That way, I will go to the magic vault, and take out the magic link. Come on, everyone. Who's gonna be on? Who's gonna be? Who wants to be on the panel? No one wants to be on the panel. Wow. Come on, I don't bite. I do not bite. I only give away roses and chocolates and champagne and good times and blessings. Here on this channel, roses, chocolates, and champagne and blessings and good food. Y sopa puertorriqueña. I make the best soup in all of Puerto Rico. The recipe over 1,000 years, over 1,000 years old. Come on, who wants to be on the panel? No one is even writing on the chat. Oh my God. That means my YouTube career is coming to an end. Come on, people. I can't believe it. Over 10,000 people in this chat, and not even one wants to come up. 10,000 human beings. Look at the chat. Look at the way it's moving. I cannot even see a word. Come on, not one person wants to share with me. Out of 10,000 people I have in this chat. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, wait. Okay. Come on, who wants to be in the chat? Going once, going twice, and going 3 times. Come on, Minnie, Tracy, Jason, come on, Bella Rose, Bella. You are one of the stars. You are one of the stars on YouTube with vast experience in the panels. Come on, Bella, Jason, Sunny Money, a rising star on YouTube. Come on, people, come on. Boy, this chat is really dead. So that means I have to reflect on my YouTube career. Well, seems like no one wants to be in the chat. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. But I think I'm scaring people with all my wait. Okay, Justin from Minnie the Moocher. No, Edwin, but I thank you. Minnie, Minnie. Well, Minnie, I didn't want to do it. I have to reveal your first. I have to reveal your first great report card. Your first great report. Minnie, I also have in my power your fourth grade boyfriend, and I have him here, and he's going on live. Only kidding, Minnie. Only kidding. Minnie's fourth grade boyfriend. Okay, let me see. Okay, all right. Come on. Who wants to be in the? It's gonna be 3 in the morning. It's 2:46 in the morning. Okay. 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 Well, anyway, it's been a great night. Thank you for listening to me. And Minnie, as an act of courtesy, I will be sending your report card by special messenger. I will be sending it to you for your safekeeping. And I will also be erasing the interview that I had with your fourth grade boyfriend. It will be erased and deleted immediately. Your fourth grade secrets are safe with me. Just some humor, just some humor. Okay. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming. And the next time, what I will do is, instead of giving a sermon, I will open up the panel for everyone. Any topic you guys want to touch. It'll be an open forum, but always remember, following my divine commandments. Okay, everyone. Thank you for coming. God bless everyone. And I hope everyone has a good night and a safe Friday. Don't forget, today is Blessed Friday. May God bless all of you in the name of God and the name of the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary. Never forget, this is your channel, this is your house. And everything I said, you can agree or disagree. That's up to you. And save it in your wallets. Save it in your wallets. And to the demons on YouTube, time to become angels. Time to become angels and do good things and be the people and be the human beings that you were meant to be, and do positive things. Do positive things. Tracy says, can you read a passage from the Bible before you leave, Edwin? Okay. Let me hold on, Tracy. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Hold on, Tracy. Okay. I have the Spanish Bible. I'll do it in Spanish, but I promise the next time I'll have the English version. I like the Bible, the King. I have the King George version of the King George version. I get Stop thinking about virgins, Edwin. I have the King George version, not virgin, version. I have the King George version of the Old Testament. But this one that I have on me right now, it's it's in Spanish. Hold on. What I'm going to read is El Salmo, Psalm 23. I'm going to read Psalm 23 for everyone, and especially for Tracy. And thank you for coming, Tracy. I really appreciate it. Tracy, would you like to be on the panel? You can be on the panel 15, 20 minutes, or just 5 minutes, and say hello to your family. Would you like to be on the panel, Tracy? And I'll send you the link. And we'll extend this telecast 10 more hours, if God permits. No, only kidding. Just for a few minutes. If you want to be on the panel, you are welcome, Tracy. Tracy, I'm looking for Psalm 23. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Here I go. Okay, 121. Okay, 22. Hold on. Oh my God, I can't find it. Okay, 22. Better. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read like a paragraph of Salmo 22. Of Salmo 22. Okay, it's just a little paragraph. Okay, it's in Spanish. I'm gonna read it in Spanish because the Bible is a Spanish Bible. In other words, it's a Puerto Rican Bible. No, there's no such thing as the Puerto Rican Bible. The Bible is in Spanish, but I promise the next time I'll have an English Bible. Okay, it says, Dios mío, ¿por qué me has desamparado? ¿Por qué estás tan lejos de mi salvación y de las palabras de mi clamor? Dios mío, clama de día y no respondes, y de noche no hay para mí reposo. In other words, the person that is saying, the person that is praying, the person is asking God, God, why are you not listening to me? I call you and you do not come. That's what that means. But I say this tonight, and I say this to everyone, and I say this to Tracy. Pray all the time. God always listens, and if you feel that God is not listening, it's because your faith is small. If you feel that God is not listening to you, it means that you must have more faith. Your faith is lacking strength. That's what it means. But God is always there. God is listening. God is listening always. So, Tracy, excellent. We got American Made. American Made. Everyone subscribe to American Made. American Made. You just you just came in. Would you like to come up for 5 or 10 minutes and give a message to over 2 billion users of YouTube? Let's see what American Made replies. American Made, would you like to come on the panel? Just say yes or no. Wait, we have we have we have purple lady. She's back. She's back. Okay. American Made, would you like to come on the panel? Let me see what he replies. And Miss Tracy, would you like to come on the panel? At least 5 or 10 minutes more. No, come on. Okay, here we have American Made. Wait, it says hi, American Made. American. Oh wait, hi. Okay, Minnie the Mucho says hi, American Made. Purple Kirby lady says I'm about to crash. Good night. Good night, Miss Kirby. Good night, and God bless you, and thank you for coming. And you are always welcome here, and this is your house. American Made. Are you gonna come? I have the limo ready. I have the limo ready, American Made. Waiting for your reply. Let's see what. Okay. Okay. Purple Kirby says, thank you for the purple flowers. I still owe you the chocolates. Remember the chocolates. I will send you the chocolates immediately. God bless you, Purple Kirby lady. And don't forget, put the flowers in water. And you can put like a little pill. I always put like them headache pills that come. You put it, and the flowers will last you always. Some some flower tips from Edwin. Okay. Okay, for sure. Okay. American Made. Okay. American Made. I have to go to the vault It'll take me like a minute and a half, okay? I'll be right back. Okay. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat for American Made. American Made. Press it. Come on, press it. And if anyone else wants to come, they're welcome also. So, American Made, and for anyone else, you're welcome to be on the panel. And don't forget, as long as you follow my divine commandments. Come on. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Okay, it's gonna be 3 in the morning. I'm gonna give 5 more minutes. I'll wait 5 more minutes. If anyone wants to come on the panel, they're welcome. As long as I recognize you properly, because I don't let people on like just to go on. Just press the link and follow the directions. That's all you have to do. It's very easy. A baby can do it. A baby can do it. A baby can do it. Five, I'm giving 5 more minutes, okay? Okay. We have, let me see who we have here. Okay, we have American Made, and I hope it's the real American Made. If not, I have the shotgun. I have the shotgun. So here we go.
What's going on, Edwin?
American Made.
How are you doing, sir?
Great, great. American Made. Give your give us a good speech for all YouTube.
What do you want to talk about? I just jumped on here, man. I was working on some videos and figured I would check you out for a few minutes.
Oh, no. What I was talking about was our main topic was that every father and every grandfather, their dream is to see their daughters get married in a white dress, and also we fathers and grandfathers, when we raise our daughters, we want them to be virgins. We want them to be women of honor, and and our dream is to see our daughters get married in a white dress, and for them to be professionals, and to have a good family, and to have a good job. That was the main topic. So what do you think about that topic?
Well, I definitely agree. You've been doing some really good topics lately. Um, but I definitely agree. I'm a father. I have one daughter, and yeah, it's a job nowadays to raise kids in this world today, because there's, like you talk about so much, the the devil is everywhere, and it's very difficult to keep our kids on the right path.
American made, uh, with all respect and everything. That's if you want to answer the question. If you don't want to answer the question, there's no problem. I understand. I understand if you don't answer the question. Can I ask how old is your dear daughter?
She's my oldest. She's 11, and then
Okay,
I have two younger boys.
okay. God God bless God bless your daughter and your two boys. And if your daughter is only 11, she's still a baby. She's a baby. God bless her. How um how how is your boys? How is your boys and your daughter? How are they doing in school?
Oh, they the boys, they're not in school yet. I have a newborn, and
Okay.
I have a 3-year old. My
Ah,
daughter,
man.
she's in school, and she does
Okay.
great. But
That's great.
I think I heard you talking about this. I think it was last night or the night before, about the school systems and the things that go on within the school and the things that are being taught. And that's one thing that uh, is another difficult job, which is dealing with the school system and the things that go on in the school and the influences that that has on our children.
Right. And also American made, and may God bless your daughter. You have it's a topic, it's an uncomfortable topic, but I have talked this topic with my granddaughter of 14. I'm talking about these school shooters that are entering in different schools, because that can happen to us, God forbid. And that also can happen in the school where your angel studies. American made. We
Right.
as you as a father and me as a grandfather, we even if the topic is uncomfortable, we you must talk about that with your daughter. She must be prepared in case a school shooter enters her school. What what she should do. The most
Right.
important thing, not to panic. What do you think about that topic?
Well, I agree with you. And my daughter, she's on summer break right now, but actually, right before school ended, they had a scare at the school that she goes to. They actually had a threat to the school. It ended up being nothing, but they shut this. The police came. It was a big thing. It was on the news. So we've had that conversation, and it's
Okay,
difficult. It's a difficult conversation, but I agree with you. You have to have those types of conversations with your kids.
okay. American made. Being that being that being that I have a granddaughter as 14, and to be clear, I raised her since she was a baby. I even changed her diapers and everything.
I've heard you mention this.
Yeah, which I don't like to do that because when she was a little baby, because sometimes my wife had like a doctor's appointment,
Right.
and we are see the way me and my wife did it. because we are super jealous about our grandchildren, and I want you and your wife to be the same with your babies. Don't give your babies to anyone like for because nowadays many parents. Okay, what I'm trying to tell you, you have to be extra careful who takes care of your babies.
I agree. I agree. And we take a lot of steps to accommodate that and to allow, whether it be my wife or me, to be with them, or maybe a close family member. But I agree with you. I don't want just anybody uh,
Let,
taking care of my child.
let me tell you, American made. Let's say even a relative. You look, if you have a relative, take a magnifying glass and to see. Usually, when kids get molested when they were young, they get molested by their own family members. American made,
Right.
because I've studied that topic. See, because when when my my first I have a son. He's 45 years old. When he was born, the one that took care of him was my great great aunt. You see.
Right.
Uh, but uh, but um, but to get people like my great aunt, to have people like my wife to take care of kids, that is like finding gold in the street. Do you understand?
I understand.
So you have to be American made, and Mrs. American made. You have to take a magnifying glass to leave your. Make sure when you leave your baby with someone, that someone has to be from God or something. Do you understand?
I agree, and I understand, and we're very particular about who our kids are with.
Okay.
Come,
Ah,
I don't know
one
about you,
thing,
Edwin.
one thing American made.
Yes, sir. Go
When
ahead.
my granddaughter, when my granddaughter was like 5 years old, I started teaching her this, and maybe you can do it too, or maybe you have done it already. What I did was that I want my granddaughter, I don't want her to be touched by anyone. So what I used to do, I used to take two teddy bears, and I used to sit my granddaughter in front of me when she was 5. And I used to do this every single day because I am a nagging grandfather. I used to tell her, you see, don't let no one touch you here. Don't let no one touch you here with two teddy bears. Uh, have you ever done that with your daughter?
Not specifically with a teddy bear or anything like that, but we've had conversations.
Okay, okay. Well, as long as you have a conversation with her and tell her and be honest with her. I know it's conversations that are uncomfortable, but you will be saving her life. Look, I had the honor of taking my grandson and my granddaughter when they started school in pre-kinder and first grade. I took them to school. Uh, I took my grandson to school until high school, and I took my granddaughter to school until see, because my granddaughter lives in North Carolina
Yeah, I heard
because
you mention that before.
we decided that the educational system in the States is much better than in Puerto Rico. Here in Puerto Rico, the educational system, to be completely honest, the public educational system here is poor. very poor. And to be clear, not because we don't have good teachers, it's because our school system is polluted with political. The politicians have destroyed our excellent public educational system. To be clear,
Right.
and I decided that my granddaughter is better off that she be in the States. So my granddaughter lives in North Carolina. And let me tell you, as soon as she arrived, in 6 months, perfect English. And her school is good. And the only thing I worry about is the school shooters. But since she was a little girl, I always taught her and my grandson, never let no one touch you. And also this, American Made, I never let my granddaughter sit on my lap. Never. And my grandson either. They used to come and want to sit on my lap. No, you do not sit on my lap. You sit next to me. And that I taught, and no one they don't sit on no one's laps. Understand, American Made?
Not even their grandparents.
No, no, no. I'm very strict. N- Uh, my granddaughter, I love her with all my heart, but I do not permit my granddaughter to sit on my lap because I taught her you do not sit on no one's lap. No one. You sit individual. And always I taught my granddaughter, and I taught my grandson too. When you go to the bathroom in your school, before you walk in, check who is in the bathroom. Check the stalls, check every. If you see someone suspicious, get out immediately. See,
Especially nowadays. Anybody can
yeah,
be there
see,
nowadays.
I taught my grandkids. I taught them about sexual predators, about shooters, and I told my grandson and my granddaughter. I taught them about what are drugs, everything, every. I taught them the good and the bad. American Made, and that's what you should do to your beautiful princess and your two little babies.
Right. Yeah, my wife and I we do the best we can, but you know, I'm listening to your advice and
Okay. And
it's
American Made.
yes, sir.
I thank you. I thank you the first day. I thank you yesterday. And being that you are live with me here, I want to thank you with all humbleness that you put my voice in a video you made. I really liked the video. It was a very excellent production. And I want to thank you with all my heart and soul. And this is your channel too.
Well, thank you. I just wanted to promote your channel a little bit. Uh, I don't really I watch a lot of different shows on YouTube, and I know you talk a lot about the different shows on YouTube and the experience on YouTube. And but there's only a couple of shows that I even get involved in the chat just because of the drama and a lot of stuff. And I'm like you, I don't want none of that. I don't need any
No,
of
no.
that. And but I enjoy your channel, and I just wanted to help promote it. The channel, my channel, we're almost at 6,000 subscribers, and so I just wanted to try to promote your channel.
Okay. Listen, American Made. Being that I don't know how to throw down the links of the channels, can you paste your link on our chat? That way everyone will subscribe to you.
Well, I can't see the chat now.
Okay, okay. But that way in every live that I will do, and I'll give you my word of honor. In every live that I will do, I will be promoting your channel. Okay?
Well, thank you. You don't
As
have
a
to do
to
that,
be
but
clear, to be clear, I do it in good faith. I don't want nothing in return. I do it because you deserve it, and I think that you are a good person.
Well, thank you. Yeah,
Okay,
I just wanted to promote
American made.
well.
Uh, hold on, American made. Hold on.
All right.
Okay, American made. I'm going to close down this telecast, but before I close it down, can you give us your closing statement? I want you to give your closing statement for the 2 billion users on YouTube. That way, the 2 billion users will know, will listen to American Made. Go ahead, American Made.
Well, to you, I appreciate you having me on here for a few minutes. Like I said, I don't really come on to too many shows, but I enjoy yours. You've been doing a lot of good topics lately. I enjoy listening to it. To everybody that's listening and that will listen, if you're a parent, like Edwin said, um, it's difficult times, and we have to talk to our kids about difficult subjects. Uh, Teach them about God and teach them about morals and different things that Edwin talks about. But I enjoy your channel, and I'm glad you had me on. If you get a chance, go and check out American Made channel. And like I said, we're about to hit 6,000 subscribers. And yeah, that's about it, Edwin.
Okay. Listen, so before you leave, your little girl is 10 years old, right?
She's 11,
Okay, she's 11. And the little boy, you said, how old is he?
3 and about 6 months.
Okay. So, in the name of God, in the name of the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary, may God bless your dear wife and your beautiful babies. Your beautiful babies. Because uh, uh, your kids, in my opinion, they're still babies. May God bless them and always keep them safe. And may they grow to be great professionals in the name of God. And American Made, I wish you the best on YouTube. And not just to have 7,000 subs. I hope you reach over 1 million subs if God permits. And I bless you and I wish you the best success. And this is your channel too. And I will be promoting and I will be promoting your I will be promoting your channel on every telecast that I do in good faith with a pure heart.
That sounds good. Thank you, Edwin.
Okay, buddy. So I give you a big hug, okay?
All right. Take care and have a good night.
Oh, okay. Good night, sir. Good night. And everyone, thank you all for coming. And please subscribe to American Made, a real American, 100%. A real American. He sounds like John Wayne. John Wayne. Just some humor. Just some humor. Amber Alert. Welcome. And we got. Let me get one. And we got Squall. Amber Alert. A big hug for Amber Alert. Ah, we push back. And a big hug for We Push Back. Dominic, a big hug for Dominic and We Push Back movement. Ah, I'm glad, Amber Alert, that you just came on. Tomorrow, if God permits. No, yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow, if God permits, I'm going to explain because many people do not understand the real concept of We Push Back. Many people, sadly, do not understand the real concept of We Push Back. And tomorrow I will explain it. I will explain it on this channel. Because many people, I'm just going to give a little explanation. Many people think that the We Push Back movement when it first came out on YouTube, okay, the We Push Back movement on YouTube is to promote the movement, but it's not that the We Push Back movement is gonna fight against the demons on YouTube. No, the We Push Back movement has nothing to do with the turmoil and the drama that goes on YouTube. The true essence, the true essence of the We Push Back movement is to expose the corruption in our justice system. Our American justice system is corrupt. Why? Very simple. You don't have to be a lawyer. You don't have to have a doctorate in criminology. You just have to have a good first grade level. Our district attorneys, instead of doing their investigative work, what they're doing is they take a witness. Let's call it the way it is. They take a rat. I'm gonna explain it in a first grade level. Let's say that I am a criminal. I am a criminal. I am a criminal. I am a mafia member. We must be clear. The mafia is a criminal organization. It is not a monastery. Let us be clear. Uh, I am. I am a mafia member. I am an associate member. This is just an example because I'm none of that, and I've never been that. I've never even been to a court. I've never even got a traffic ticket. I'm just a regular. I'm just a regular citizen. What they call the so-called innocent bystanders. Okay, the true concept of We Push Back. Okay, let us say, let us say, let's take an example. Tommy D. Tommy D. He's a mafia member. He committed a crime with uh, he committed a crime with Tommy Biggs. Let's just say that they both committed the crime together. Okay, they have been arrested. They're in. They they are in prison awaiting trial. Okay, now the district attorney, instead of gathering evidence by his own sweat and blood and by doing investigative work, a real a district attorney that has honor and respect for his craft. What he does, because he's a lazy bum, he tells Tommy Biggs, Tommy, come here. Tommy, if you how do you call that word? If you rat on your friend, I'm gonna help you get a lower sentence. And then Tommy Biggs says, "Hey, that sounds good. That sounds good. I'll do it. I'll do it." You see, instead of the district attorney doing his job without asking Tommy Biggs, because what the district attorney is doing and what our justice system is doing, they are creating the rats. You see, our justice system is a creator of rats. And to be clear, Tommy Biggs, he's being tempted. He is being tempted by the district attorney. But Tommy Biggs, by accepting that, becomes a rat. And that means that that testimony that Tommy Biggs is going to give when he goes to court, it could be Maybe it can be truthful or untruthful, but it's unreliable. It's unreliable because that guy is a criminal. He's a criminal. He's he's ratting against another person. They both committed. They both are in the criminal world. In other words, if I commit a crime with another person, and the district attorney tells me, listen, you have I'll knock off 5 years. If I agree to that, I'm nothing. I'm a worthless bastard because that's being a rat. That's what We Push Back is all about. Trying trying to help families that they have been convicted in a bad way. In it's not moral. It's immoral. That's what We Push Back is about. Exposing also these district attorneys that are corrupt. Because if I am an honest district attorney, if I follow the rules of law, if I believe in God, I don't need the testimony. I don't need the testimony of this guy. Why? Because I do investigative work. So if I'm going to crucify these defendants, let's do it the honest way. That's what We Push Back is. We Push Back is exposing also our justice system sucks. It stinks. It really does. We also have people in jail we have people in prison that have been prosecuted with false evidence. That is against God. That goes against God. An example: if I am a district attorney, if I'm going to prosecute a criminal, let's do it the honest way. Because if I do it the dishonest way, it's a crime. It's a sin against God. So thus come uh that Dominic, I don't have the facts clear, but that's how come it is important that Dominic's dad made, and I send Dominic's dad my respect. That's how come Dominic's dad wants a new trial, because he was convicted wrongly with these false witnesses that are really these are people. These are unreliable witnesses. That's what the We Push Back movement is all about. It's not about the YouTube content creator that cursed the other content creator, and that the other content creator is fighting against. No. We Push Back does not have anything to do with content creators. That many content creators promote the We Push Back, that's great. I'm promoting it right now. But many people think that We Push Back is to be on the side of one content creator. No, no. We Push Back has nothing to do with what goes on YouTube. We Push Back, YouTube is just a way of promoting it, just like it's on Instagram. We Push Back is on Facebook. We Push Back is on Twitter. The main purpose of We Push Back is to create a conscience that our justice system is not pure. There's a lot of people in prison that don't belong there. And that is sad. In other words, let us be real clear that way you understand. Let's say I'm a district attorney and I'm going to prosecute Dominic's father. Well, that's my job. But let's do it the right way, the honest way. And if I do it the honest way, Dominic's father will respect me. He said, I respect that man because he prosecuted me clean. And I will gain the respect of Dominic's father. That's what it's all about. Not to be a sneaky district attorney, get a false witness that is not reliable, that has the same sins. No, no, no. Let's If we're gonna prosecute people, let us do it the honest way. Does there come a lot of people too? Uh, uh, about Mr. Sammy Gravano, a person, because I only say what I have read. I only say what I have read. What I have read, what I have read says that he has been involved in 19 murders. That he was involved in 19 murders. So people in general, they ask themselves, how can a person that's involved in 19 murders got only 5 years? It's unbelievable. A person that was involved in 19 murders gets 5 years. And then after he came out, he sold them pills. I don't even know what to call them, ecstasy or something. And then he got 20 years. You see, that's how come I say no one escapes the justice of our Lord thy God. So tonight, what I want to be clear, we push back does not have anything to do with content creators on YouTube. Because as soon as we push back came on YouTube, a lot of people in their minds, he's going to defend this side and go against that side. There's only one side, God's side. And we push back to be clear. We must be clear. I want you to paste it in your brains. We push back does not have anything to do with any content creator on YouTube. It's YouTube is just a form of Dominic promoting and creating consciousness. What I have explained here tonight, that is we push back. We push back is against, to be clear, against witnesses that bear false witnesses against other people that are accused, and that is a sin. It says it in the Bible. If I bear false witness against Dominic's father, it's a sin. I am committing a sin. And the district attorney is not doing his job as a district attorney. And many district attorneys are doing that. And our justice system. And check out our American justice system. If you don't have the money to have good lawyers, I can't say the word because I don't like to curse, but you are F. You are F. If you do not have the money, look at O.J. Simpson. He killed his wife. He killed the young man, and he spent millions. Go home. Look at our justice system. A guy that kills 2 people. Nice knowing. Go home. But as always, No one escapes the justice of God. He got caught doing, trying to sell, trying to sell some memorabilia, but he did it in a bad way, and he got locked up. I think he's out again, but he served time. But look how our justice system works. It works crazy. If you commit a crime and you don't have money, forget about it. Oh, and all these lawyers that are legal aid, that's no good. That for that, if I may God bless me, if I ever would commit a crime, which I will never do, because what crime would I commit? I'm no criminal. Let's just say I commit a crime and I don't have the money to have a good lawyer. And they say, here's a legal aid lawyer. You know what I tell them? I'll defend myself. Let me condemn myself because them legal aid lawyers are free lawyers do not do their job right. And the people that work in the legal aid, if they were any good, they will have their private practices. Them are the rejects. Them are the rejects. I am sorry, but I must be honest. I have a lot of lawyer friends here in Puerto Rico, and I and they tell me a lot of stories. And the lawyers that I know, very well prepared. Two of them are graduated from Harvard Law School. Here in Puerto Rico, we have great lawyers, excellent lawyers. In the state court, they speak in Spanish, but when you go to federal court here in Puerto Rico, you must speak in English. And here in Puerto Rico, you must be you must be certified to practice in federal court. But we have great lawyers here in Puerto Rico, English speaking, the ones that take the cases in federal court. I will not divulge their names, but I don't have to anyway. But what I want to be clear, I want to be clear, I want to explain, I want people to understand the true essence of We Push Back. And what I have explained tonight, that is the true essence of We Push Back. Again, We Push Back does not have anything to do with any content creator that many content creators promoted, like I promoted. Please support We Push Back. Dominic, excellent young man. If I was Dominic, I would start in law school and get my license, my lawyer's license. Because every time I hear him, he's very well prepared, very eloquent, and a very decent young man. And his father should be proud that he has a son like that. That's what I call the father, the father of the father. So Dominic is the father of Mr. Dominic Father. And Dominic Father should be proud to have a son like that. And we pray to God, and we pray to the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary, because no one escapes the justice of God, that Dominic's father receives justice. Because to lock him up with false witnesses, it's a sin. And it's a disrespect. Because if I'm a district attorney and I'm prosecuting the Dominic's father, Dominic's father will respect me if I get him the honest way. And I think Dominic father will say, hey, I want to shake your hand. You did it, you got me, but you got me clean. That's the way it was when I was a kid in the Bronx. We used to fight clean. Once the person was knocked on the floor, the fight ended. That's the way we were taught in the South Bronx, in the Bronx, when I was a kid. You fought against another person. Once that person was on the floor, that he's on the floor, you don't keep on kicking the person because that's wrong. See, the first kid that went to the floor, that's it. The fight was over. Because if you kept on fighting and kicking the kid, you would get your ass kicked by the whole block. That's the way it was back when I was a kid in the Bronx. You had to fight fair. That's what it's all about. That's what the We Push Back is. To create a consciousness that legal proceedings must be fair. If you're going to prosecute, do it the honest way. Because to prosecute a person unjustly is a sin, is a sin. And then I ask myself, how come them prosecutors go to sleep at night knowing that they put someone away with false evidence? Think about that. So I hope I have explained what We Push Back is. Joe De La Mora, a big hug, Joe De La Mora, and welcome my dear friend, Joe De La Mora. Joe De La Mora is my first friend that I met on YouTube when I became active. Because I've been on YouTube since 2013. But it's going to be like 2 years now that I am active. So Joe De La Mora was my first and still my friend and my friend forever. So Joe De La Mora, God bless you and God bless your dear parents and your wife and everything. So I hope I have explained to you tonight the true essence of We Push Back. The true essence of We Push Back has nothing to do with content creators, has nothing to do with content creators that have conflicts with one another, which is totally stupid and senseless and a waste of time. People should start taking advantage of YouTube. YouTube is positive for positive stuff, not for fighting against people. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. That is stupid. That is stupid. But if the people that keep on doing this and with conflicts, God is coming. When God comes, you people better be prepared. The ones that are doing negative things on YouTube, you people better be prepared because God punishes you in mysterious ways. And them mysterious ways are very lethal because you don't play around with God. You don't play around with God. God is the Don of Dons. Simple as that. Oh boy. Okay. It is 3:45 in the morning. Okay. I've been here for 2 hours and 20 minutes and counting. The seconds are counting. Well, thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. May God bless everyone a million times. And I'm going to say it again. The people that are doing negative on YouTube, stop it. I'm warning you. Stop it. You're going to remember me. You're going to remember me when you're in prison. You're going to remember me when you're in the coffin. When you're in the coffin, your spirit is going to be above your body. And you're going to say, oh my God, I'm dead. I'm dead. And some of you are going to have a closed casket funeral. No one is going to come to the funeral to see you. You still have time to repent. You must repent and you must do good on YouTube. That's what being a good person is all about. That's what being a good Christian is all about. Okay, everyone. That's it. That's it. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, in the name of the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary, the Immaculate Conception, may our Mother, our Holy Mother, give us light. That way we can do the right thing in life and give us good health. Give us mental and physical health. That's all. That's all I want. That's all we need. As long as you have good health, you don't need nothing else. You don't need nothing else. American Made, thank you very much. Before I leave, a special blessing for Dominic. For Dominic, we push back, and his dear dad. And his dear dad, we send him our respect and many prayers and many blessings for the We Push Back family. And I hope everyone has understood what is We Push Back. Because everybody says we push back this and we push back that. But not many know the true essence of the movement and what it is all about. And I hope I have explained it clearly. Okay, everyone. God bless you, and I am out of here.